Right. So one of the more popular processes that we have that I always get questions about is our shortlist submittal system and process. There's various reasons why it's so important when you submit candidates to your client. This is a client that you've closed already, that you have a requisition in place, a contract, and you are submitting candidates to a specific rec for several reasons. Number one, it's your first impression, guys. Like, this is the first time that you're sending the quality over to your client, especially if it's a new client. It really means everything. I believe in first impressions. I believe in presenting yourself professionally. I always say the devil's in the details, and you want to stand out and look different than most average recruiters out there. Because what I used to do, what I was guilty of, and what I see so many recruiters do is when they submit candidates, they'll simply just type up an email, put some bullet points of the candidate's highlights, and then tell the manager, hey, the resume's attached. Let me know what you want to do here. Let me know next steps. Most recruiters do that, and it's just not different. So I'm going to show you our process again, why it's so different, why literally it yields a 95% conversion rate from submittal to interview. Now, why is that important? Okay. Again, first impressions are great, but number two, if you're going to step into performance-based search, engaged search, or retained search, typically your contract is going to read that your second installment is due on the shortlist submittal, and if the hiring manager agrees to meet or interview at least one of those candidates. I always send 3 candidates over, 3 A-player candidates. And again, 95% of the time, my client will agree to meet with at least one of them. Most of the time, both candidates. So that's why it's important to have this certain look and be different and stand out and intrigue your client and impress your client so much that they can't resist in interviewing one of your clients. So let me go ahead and show you the email that I sent over on a Sunday afternoon, a Sunday morning, as you can see, March 26, 2023, 11:18 a.m. Went ahead and submitted a candidate over to our client. This is a $48,500 performance-based retained search that we're working on. Good afternoon. Here is your login to view our candidate's digital portfolio along with a video intro. So I'm going to show you what that looks like, guys, but we send over basically a web page of our candidate, and then we do a video with them where they talk about what they're doing right now, why they'd be a good fit for this role, etc. So let me go ahead and show you exactly what that looks like. Okay, so you send your client a URL, a login, along with a username and password. That's how we do it. So here is my recruiting company, ConnectGen. My logo is there. You guys can design this page however you want it. But again, it's really cool. It gives your client like something to sink their teeth into. They go to this site, they can click here to log in. It's like exclusive to them. And we've noticed that it just works. I mean, most clients really, the feedback we get is they, again, have never seen anything like this before. So let me go ahead and log in here. Password, and they log in. It's a candidate present. So here's the first candidate that we present. Go ahead and put my logo up here, our client's logo over here, title of the role. And then we do a scoring system on a couple different variables right here. And then you can click further into the candidate's profile to view, all the details. So here's the details of the candidate's profile. We do meeting and exceeding company objectives, team and role fit analysis, location, travel, desired comp. But the best part about it that we love is the video, right? So we do the video right here for our client to watch. So pretty cool, right? So that's like, and our clients watch those videos. I get feedback all the time on that. So it is important to put on there. And then there's another candidate down here on the bottom. But we also attach the resume and any documentation, LinkedIn profile, etc. So this has been a really great way to submit candidates. It's different, as you can see. And again, 95% conversion rate. I'll play those numbers all day long. All right. And the last piece I'll share here with you guys is the response that I got from my client, who is the CEO of this multi-million-dollar organization, on a Sunday afternoon. If you remember, I showed you March 26th, which is a Sunday, 11:18. So at 3 p.m., a few hours later on a Sunday, he gets back to me after reviewing the shortlist that I just showed you. And he says, Russ, thanks. I've added, Chad to this thread. That's his CFO and president of the company. Regarding our candidate, I do recall the name, but honestly, not any positive or negative news about him. The link with the resume, LinkedIn, and of course, video was and is very helpful. So pretty cool, right? There you go. That's why this is different. That's why this helps out as far as getting conversions. But the best part about it right here is right here. I would like to speak with him this week, perhaps on Wednesday or Thursday, if you'll let me know his availability. So there you go, guys. Right there, I now have qualified for my second installment due. He's agreed to move on and interview one of the candidates. And that's what you're trying to accomplish here, right? Obviously, we want to get this person hired. They are phenomenal candidates. I feel really good about it. Fingers crossed. But bottom line, guys, pay attention to how you submit your candidates over to your clients at Recruitemy. We have a forms page. We do this work for you when you're a member. We've got various processes and systems. This is just one that works really well. And we have a full-time IT admin who designs that page for you. All you do is fill out your candidate details. Within 24 hours, we turn around and have a shortlist page like you saw, ready for you to go with a login that you can send to your client. Hope that helps, guys.